Imagine stumbling upon a story so compelling, it blurs the lines between fiction and reality. That's exactly what happened to an unsuspecting professor in 1926 when he uncovered a manuscript detailing a series of strange events linked to a creature known as Cthulhu.
Cthulhu? That sounds otherworldly.
Precisely, Olivia. This creature is said to hail from the depths of cosmic infinity, a being of immense power that once ruled the earth. The manuscript speaks of its city, Relia, a place of non-Euclidean geometry and bizarre architecture, submerged beneath the Pacific Ocean.
Non-Euclidean geometry? So, we're talking about shapes and angles that defy our understanding of space?
You've got it! Imagine a city where the laws of physics are merely suggestions. Now, the manuscript was written by a man named Francis Wayland Thurston, who recounts his great-uncle's peculiar encounters and the chilling revelations about this ancient entity.
And let me guess, this Thurston guy went looking for trouble?
In a manner of speaking, yes. His curiosity was piqued, much like ours. He delved into a world of secret cults and forbidden knowledge, piecing together a puzzle that spans the globe and defies time itself.
Sounds like he bit off more than he could chew.
Perhaps, but his findings offer us a glimpse into a past where gods walked among us and the future they may hold.
Well, I'm hooked. What happens next?
That, my dear Olivia, is a tale for the next chapter. As Thurston delved deeper into the mystery, he discovered accounts of a cult devoted to Cthulhu. These fanatics believed that one day, the stars would align, awakening their slumbering deity from the depths of the ocean to reclaim his dominion over the earth.
A cult waiting for a cosmic alarm clock. That's oddly specific.
Oddly specific, yet terrifyingly consistent across various cultures. Thurston found evidence of this belief in places as far apart as Louisiana, Greenland, and New Zealand. Each culture had its own name for the creature, but the dread they associated with it was universally palpable.
So, what's the deal with this star alignment?
It's said to be a celestial event that occurs once every eon, creating the perfect conditions for Relia to rise and Cthulhu to awaken. But it's not just about the stars. Earthquakes, tsunamis, and other natural disasters are thought to herald his return.
And let me guess, these cultists are trying to speed up the process?
Exactly. They perform dark rituals, hoping to hasten the awakening. But there's more. Thurston's investigation led him to a series of cryptic sculptures and bas-reliefs, each depicting Cthulhu in a disturbingly vivid manner.
You mean, someone actually saw this creature and lived to sculpt it?
That's the implication. Survivors of encounters with the cult or those who've experienced visions of Relia have created these artworks as a form of catharsis, or perhaps a warning.
A warning? Now that's a story element I didn't see coming.
Indeed, and it's these tangible pieces of evidence that make Thurston's account so chilling. They suggest that the myth of Cthulhu might have a kernel of truth buried within it.
Well, Noah, you've certainly piqued my curiosity. What dark secrets will the next chapter reveal?
For that, we must dive deeper into the abyss of the unknown. Stay tuned! Our journey takes us to a decrepit seaside town with a dark secret. Innsmouth, a place where the architecture whispers of a bygone era and the air carries the scent of brine and decay.
Sounds like the perfect setting for a horror story.
And horror it is, for the residents of Innsmouth harbor a grotesque pact with deep-sea entities, trading their humanity for bountiful catches and gold from the ocean's depths.
Wait, they made a deal with creatures from the sea? That's unsettling.
Unsettling, yet fascinating. Thurston's account speaks of the esoteric Order of Dagon, a secretive group that worships ancient sea gods. Their rituals and sacrifices are said to appease these beings, ensuring prosperity for the town.
But at what cost?
A cost too ghastly to bear for some. The townsfolk slowly transform, taking on fish-like features, a fate worse than death for those who value their humanity.
That's a chilling thought. Becoming less human with each passing day.
Indeed, but Thurston's tale doesn't end there. He speaks of a brave soul who ventured into Innsmouth, uncovering its secrets and narrowly escaping with his life.
I can't imagine the courage it took to face such horrors.
Courage, or perhaps the insatiable thirst for knowledge that drives us all. Now, as we peel back the layers of this mystery, we must ask ourselves, what truths lie hidden beneath the surface of Innsmouth's murky waters?
And I'm sure those truths are as captivating as they are terrifying.
Precisely, but to uncover them, we must venture even deeper into the heart of darkness. Are you ready to take the plunge?
With you leading the way, Noah, how can I resist?
Arkham, a town shrouded in whispers and shadows, where every corner seems to hold a secret. It's here that Thurston uncovers the next piece of the puzzle, a tale of a haunting that defies explanation.
A haunting, you say? Now we're delving into ghost stories?
Not just any ghost story, Olivia. This is a haunting connected to the very fabric of the Cthulhu Mythos. The spirits that roam Arkham are not mere echoes of the past. They are manifestations of the cosmic terrors that lie beyond our understanding.
Cosmic terrors? That sounds like a whole new level of frightening.
Indeed. The apparitions seen in Arkham are said to be linked to the Ancient Ones, beings that exist in the spaces between worlds. Their presence in our realm is enough to drive a person to madness.
Madness? That's a heavy price to pay for a glimpse into the unknown.
A price that many in Arkham have paid. Thurston's narrative speaks of a scholar who dared to explore the Miskatonic University's forbidden texts, only to find himself tormented by visions of otherworldly horrors.
Forbidden texts. I'm sensing a theme here with all this forbidden knowledge.
You're not wrong. The pursuit of knowledge is a double-edged sword, and in Arkham, it cuts deep. The scholar's quest led him to a truth so profound and terrifying that it shattered his perception of reality.
So, what is this truth that he uncovered?
That, Olivia, is a secret that could unravel the very threads of our existence. It's a truth that connects the dots between the Cult of Cthulhu, the town of Innsmouth, and the Haunting of Arkham.
You've got me on the edge of my seat, Noah. What's the next chapter in this spine-tingling saga?
The next chapter takes us to the heart of the mystery, where all will be revealed. But for now, let's let the suspense linger a little longer. The truth, Olivia, is as vast and unfathomable as the universe itself. It lies hidden within the sunken city of Relia, where Cthulhu waits dreaming.
Dreaming? A creature of such power merely dreaming?
Yes, but these are not dreams as we know them. They are whispers that ripple through the fabric of reality, influencing the minds of the sensitive and the mad alike.
So, Cthulhu's reach extends far beyond his watery prison?
Precisely. His dreams are a call, a siren song to those who seek the forbidden. It's this call that has echoed throughout history, inspiring the cults and the tales that Thurston uncovered.
And what happens when he awakens?
The world as we know it would be irrevocably changed. The barriers between dimensions would crumble, and chaos would reign. But fear not, for this is still a tale of fiction. Or so we hope.
You have a way of making hope sound ominous, Noah.
Perhaps, but it's hope that keeps the darkness at bay. Thurston's story, while filled with dread, is also a testament to human resilience and the enduring quest for understanding.
It's a lot to take in. A story that spans the depths of the ocean to the reaches of space, all connected by a single, dreaming entity.
Indeed. And it's this connection that makes the Call of Cthulhu a masterpiece of cosmic horror. It challenges us to consider our place in the cosmos and the mysteries that lie just beyond our grasp.
Well, Noah, you've certainly delivered a story that sparks curiosity and wonder. I can't wait to share it with the world.
And the world will be richer for it. For stories like these remind us that there are always new mysteries to explore, new horizons to discover.
Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories from around the world.
If you love our artistic creations, pop over to our Patreon to purchase our exclusive image works. Thank you for your support.